Hi guys, I'm still here with the binary options trading and trying to get you more and more strategies. Today's strategy is gonna be a little bit complicated. It's not because, just by the meaning, but when it's too many indicators, sometimes you are trying, to focus on all indicators combined, but sometimes you're just choosing a few of them and the rest of them is just helping you to understand. And I'm repeating that again and again. If there's something unclear after this video, or I don't know, in between, text me better in Telegram, because I'm answering there with the speed, and I'm gonna give you more info. So let's see how it's gonna be. Today is gonna be 3 moving averages just at the chart and 2 indicators below. So let's go. So we are just proceeding to all the parameters that we are gonna set up here, the list of it. And the first is gonna be the moving average, and I think I've told it like 1,000 times how frequently it's actually used, and especially combined, a few moving averages together. So we are just changing the thickness and the colors to see it perfectly. And the third one is gonna be moving average also. Here's gonna be an EMA and the period, and the color is like that. Let's wait. Yep, it's here. So the one also is gonna be below this chart is gonna be the MACD, and I love it, and I told you about that also. And let's add some stochastic oscillator also. Here's the periods, we just changing all of that, and yep, it's now just perfectly visible for us. So just see the whole chart. What's your opinion on this strategy? What's your first thought about what the key indicators are gonna be over there? And we're just gonna explain it with the first bets. So now observe the chart, and here kind of key indicator is gonna be this moving average. It's like the second one, the yellow line. This yellow line is actually middle line in all the movement of the charts are trying to be, just near this middle line. So this yellow line is actually our key line, and all charts are trying to be, just this is the middle line of the whole movement. So that's why, just let's see with this bet, we made this bet for a downward movement. Let's see how it works, and then I'm gonna tell you more about the rest indicators. So it's perfectly seen here that we were correct about this bet, because the downward movement is actually perfectly seen. And please pay attention again to MACD. So there were the crossing of the green and orange line, and we made this as a profit. And MACD just showing us that we are also going down. So this, the orange moving average, then MACD crossed and then went down, and the yellow line, we are just striking to be, just to be near this yellow line. So again and again here, just look at that blue line of the moving average, with this crazy period, and it's just looking crazy. But observing the whole chart, just the whole picture, we may actually see that the chart is maybe can go a little bit higher, but not that much. And we don't expect, this like crazy upward movement. And we are actually expecting this chart to be below the estimated level. So let's see how it goes, and pay attention to oscillator and MACD here. It's all showing we are just going down, not up. And with the whole picture, with the whole movements of all indicators, we were correct, and we are now having like a seconds left to our second profit. Yes, it is more than $1,000 now, and chart just started to grow now a little bit, but we were correct about the period and timing, and the chart was falling. So what we have now here, again, yellow line, blue line, but the orange line, this is the the movement on the chart. Yellow and the blue line, just for the big pictures of what we are having. MACD here just crossing, so the chart was a little bit growing, and we are expecting after this cross of those indicators of MACD, we are expecting a downward movement. So we made that, and stochastic oscillator just combined, showing us we are falling. Let's see. And here just stochastic oscillator still down, and MACD crossing just now in a moment, and we were just correct, with just like a tiny opportunity to win, and we made it. We were correct, but we were just at the edge of it. The next situation here, the green line and the orange lines, it is showing that we are just, the last candles were green candles, but MACD just crossed each other. Stochastic oscillator was showing us at the moment when we made a bet that it is going down. And we are actually expecting that the chart may go down because of the crossing of MACD. Let's see how it's gonna be. So here the situation is not perfect. I'm not quite sure that it's gonna be the perfect profits for all of these two bets. So let's see, the first one is a profit, and the second one is just we didn't lose our money, but we didn't gain anything. So here with the chart, it is looking like that we are trying to go back to our yellow line, and there's no crossing of the MACD and the whole chart. But here I made this bet because I am actually checking all of that, and sometimes I'm too fast. You can ask me after, in this video you made this bet on that seconds, and why, tell me why. But I am just following all of that with my expectation, with my experience. We're expecting that it's gonna be, and we are seeing crossing now. So the lines were actually about to cross each other. So let's see, because sometimes I'm too fast, too nervous. So it is. Here situation was a little bit tricky, but with my experience, I was just showing that MACD were trying and striking to be, closer to this yellow line, because this was just a support line of this chart, for time period. And we made that bet, we made this as a profit, but here the situation, you can check it by yourself. If you are not sure, do not make this bet. If you are not sure about the strategy, text me better. So let's make it as a last. When it's too many indicators, sometimes I feel like I might a little get you more confused than it's supposed to be. So the last bet, and I made it with the full bank, because here it's perfectly seen. We are trying just to get back to our yellow line, and the stochastic oscillator were growing, and the MACD were actually about to cross each other, and now just in the period of a few seconds I am expecting it to cross each other. And let's see. So crossing means changing of the movement, changing of direction. So let's see. So this crossing of the movement is right here, right now, in the stochastic oscillator just looking up, and we are about to have all these profits. 1, 2, 3, let's see, yep, and again, and I'm out of counting, and we are having that. And so we are just ending with the 7,000, almost 8,000 profit, and with the kind of complicated strategy, but anyway, we made it today. And we are done. Just give me some feedback. How was it to you? And that was hard because, sometimes, and I got some comments and I got some feedback about that sometimes I'm losing some indicators and I'm just, paying my attention to the whole chart, but it's actually all important. All the tools, all the schemes, all the indicators, your experience, your intuition, a lot of things that actually matters here. And you better try, to focus more, not to bet, a lot of, but just to study the situations and try it with this I don't know, small sums. So any feedback, all the links below this video or in my bio, and I'm waiting for that. And we gotta get tuned and we gotta get for some more. Bye.